beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited to be starting Navratri with this beautiful color of white. I am going to be showing this look to you. It is so simple, so easy and so classy. You can wear it anywhere and I promise you have to do the minimum to look the maximum best for you. This look I have created in less than 30 minutes. I promise you it is super easy and you'll be able to follow through very easily. If you like this video, please leave me a like and subscribe to my channel because I give really great tips. You know that by now. And I am going to be posting every day in Navratri, coming up with new looks, new ideas, new tips for you. So please keep watching. Please subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon so that you get notifications when I post, so that you can look amazing in Navratri. Stay tuned for this look. Thank you so much for joining me. Let us begin today with eye makeup first. I am using the P. Louise base in the shade 02 and I'm tapping it on. I'm not rubbing it, I'm not blending it. I'm just dabbing it on. Today we're going to be using the Huda Beauty New Nude palette, which is one of my favorites, and using this beautiful, very light lavender kind of a shade to create a transition. You can see that I'm dabbing it on instead of blending it out because that is how beautifully the color shows when you use the P. Louise base. And I'm going to be using a slightly warm pinkish brown color to add some warmth to my eyeshadow, otherwise it will look very ashy later. I am using this as a transition shade as well, so that later on it looks more poppy than dull and ashy. I just love how this color came out. I did not expect it, but that is what P. Louise base does. I know I'm talking about it a lot, but I do love it. Now I'm using the Recode Kajal or Kohl pencil as a base for my blended eyeliner look. So this is something I do when I want intensity, looking more blended than very sharp. So I'm gonna apply it to the lash line, as close to the lash line as possible, and then blend it out winged liner. But yeah, it is in a shape, not haphazardly. You can use a blending brush, you can use a flat brush, whatever floats your boat. And you can see that when I applied it on the first eye, it was kind of dried up, so I had to really struggle to blend it out. So make sure that you blend out your Kohl pencils really fast. And after which I have applied a dark purple color on the blended edge of the eyeliner. You can see how beautifully the purple is showing. If you just start to apply the purple directly on skin, it is not going to show up this beautifully, which is why I created a dark base for it first. And I'm adding, of course, a pop of shimmer, which is more of a cool light pink. And we are repeating the same process, blending out a purple color on the edge of the smoky liner and also blending the edge of the smoky purple look that we are doing and adding some shimmer to it. I just love how it came out. I mean, look at it. To further intensify the darkness, now this is why I do this particular step I wanted to explain. I am doing a wing liner with a black eyeliner. I have very big lid space, and until and unless there is stark contrast on my face, this look, the smoky eyeliner look, does not look good on me. So what I do is I apply the liquid black eyeliner, and on the edge of that liner I apply the darkest color, in this case the purple color, on the edge of the liner, which gives me the perfect smoky look without making it look too harsh or without making it look too dull. Now I could not find my brow palette, so excuse me for using the Charlotte Tilbury Grey eyeshadow palette, which I'm using to fill in my brows, and I'm going in the reverse filling technique wherein you brush against the growth of your hair, which means it is meeting the skin properly and filling in any gaps that you may see. Now I'm going to use the moisturizer Epigen. I love this moisturizer. It is comedogenic, so it is not recommended for oily skin. I was feeling extra dry today. And for extra shine, I'm going to be using the NYX Illuminator in the shade Sunbeam in the center of my face to add some extra glow, because guess what? I am not using any highlighter today, and you will see how glowy my face looks at the end of this video. I'm being very generous with this illuminator because I do want extra shine on my face today. I mean, I usually tend to look very dull or flat when I'm wearing white or very beigey clothes. So shine always helps. Today we are going to be using the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation in the shade Butter Pecan, which is my perfect match. And I'm using a very beautiful brush from D Beauty, I guess, to kind of dab it on, blend it on, buff it on, whatever you want to call it. But this works best for me when I use a very flimsy brush. I avoid using a sponge when I use this foundation because it gets absorbed very easily because it's a very liquidy foundation. So brush works best with this foundation. If you do not know how to use that, or if you have doubts that it will not be very seamless for you, you can always blend it first with the brush and then use a damp sponge to just kind of even it out, and that will do it for you. Now that our foundation has been applied, I am using the Tarte concealer in the shade medium just as a highlighted spotlight on the center of my face, which includes my chin, my nose, and my under eyes. Of course, you notice that I have not used any corrector today because I didn't feel the need for it, and still my makeup looks amazing because the foundation is doing the job of covering all the unevenness, and giving me a very flawless base and hydrated base. Like I said, my skin was very dry, so I wanted to use something hydrating. Here I'm blending the Tarte concealer, struggling to blend, I may say, because my skin has dried out a lot and it dried quickly on my face, and I had to work really, really hard to blend it out. Everything is hard to blend today. I don't know why. And I'm using the e.l.f. putty bronzer. Very, very little of it. I do not want to look bronzy today. I want to look blushy and cute and mauvey today. So we're going to apply very little bit on the cheeks, below the cheekbones, forehead, and a little bit on the nose. And I'm going to blend it out immediately without leaving it on for a very long time. And let us jump into the next part of our makeup, which is setting the makeup in place. I'm going to use very little Maybelline Fit Me powder only on the center of my face, the chin, upper lips, a little next to the nose, under the eyes, just so that those areas do not crease. And today I'm going to be using my favorite blush from the Savannah palette, from Juvia Space. This is like my fourth palette. I just love the versatility of this palette. And I'm going to this is a very mauvey kind of a blush which goes perfectly for any cool shade outfits that you wear, or white. Really, really beautiful. I'm going to be very generous with the blush. I'm going to apply it on the cheekbones as well as on the nose and the chin. So here's my biggest tip for you. If you have an elongated face, a longer face, it is absolutely essential for you to apply blush on your chin. Otherwise, your face will keep looking long instead of oval. Oval is okay. Elongated face looks kind of elongated. So go generous on the blush on the cheeks as well as the chin, because that creates an illusion of you having broader face instead of elongated face. I'm adding slightly, very slight gray color on the outer edges of my makeup to create some kind of definition, some depth in the eyeshadow, and look how pretty it's looking. Oh my god, I just can't. I'm using the smallest and cutest brush from Bougie Beauty. It is so perfect for applying inner corner highlighter and brow bone highlighter. I mean, look at it. Just look at it. It's so perfect. It fits right in and blends the product beautifully. Beautifully. I just love it. It's like a little sunrise in the corner of my eyes. Okay, once this is done, we are going to apply some highlighter on the brow bone and look how it pops. I've added a link to this brush. Go ahead and buy this. It's a must have. Okay, now I could not find my lip liner. I don't know. I could not find anything today. Today was really hectic. And so I am using the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer as my lip liner. Don't judge me. I'm a multitasker and so are all of my makeup products. So I am going to be using this bronzer to line my lips because first of all the brown is so perfect for a lip liner, so perfect, and it went so well with the sari and the blouse that I was wearing and my makeup of course. So I filled in the edges of my lips as well with this so that I have a little bit of a ombre look, but not quite. I just wanted to create a little more definition in my lips. And believe it or not, I could not find even a single shade to fill in my lips, which is why I gave up and started applying lashes. Um, let's deal with the lips later. So these are lashes. Whenever I'm using lashes, you know the process. But first, I will place them in the center and fix the center position, and then I will fix in the outer corner, and then I will go in with the inner corner. This way I know that my lashes are not going to pop out too much or go, poke my eye from the inside. This is how you get your perfect lash placement. So finally I decided to complete my lips by using a light pink shade, the one that we use for transition, in the center of my lips, and look how beautiful it came together using the same purple eyeshadow that we used to the lower lash line, and finishing my look with a bindi. I hope you love this. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell icon. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy Navratri to all of you and see you in the next video.